is it would be about something that was sent to me by Rob at Gunfather MilSim. It's a sling that he created. There's a couple different styles, and I'm going to put links in the description so you guys can scope them out. Here's the package. Going to open it up. Try to carefully cut on the side here so I don't mess anything up. And I asked him for a tan one. I didn't care what he sent me. If he sent me a green one, a blue one, a red one, it would have worked out fine. But this is supposedly the MK1. There's a 0, a 1, and a 2. And the only difference is that this one disconnects from one particular spot. I'll tell you what, this is really nice quality material, heavy, soft. I love the rolled edge on it, because that's the biggest thing that I have when I'm carrying around. I do a lot of SMGs, either my MP5 or my AAP01 that I have converted over to like a PDW SMG type thing, has a stock grip. And the sling I have for that really cuts into my shoulder. It's a really sharp piece of material. This is nice and soft, and it's a rolled edge which wouldn't be sharp into your skin. And I like the idea that this has like a little carabiner that you can unscrew and take this apart. I have it off camera, so it's kind of hard to see. And then take that out of there. Well, I guess you can eventually take that out of there. But anyway, if you want to take it apart, you can. I'm not going to take it apart now because I want to actually test this. First impressions, really well made. Got a lot of tension on this bungee, so it's not going to move too much on you, which is fun, which is what I think is great. And I love this big clip. I'll be able to clip that on my gun no problem. Looks like it's going to be really nice, but I want to do a review more in depth when I get to use it for play. Right now I am injured. I messed up my Achilles tendon, so I'm out for a couple of weeks until the second week of September. So I'm going to try and get out then with this and get some gameplay footage and see how this works out. But this is my initial impression of this, and I'm going to include this with the video when we complete it. So. Okay, what we're going to show is the use of this sling with my primary that I've been using lately, which is this AAP01 pistol with a stock, tricked out a little bit, some internal work, using it with the M4 mag adapter with a mid-cap M4 mag. Now, it has several sling points on it in the front and back here on either side. Now, doing the center sling point, this hangs perfectly, that I can pick it right up for good acquisition, no problem, and then drop it if I have to be able to do something. Okay, the big thing with this though is if I want to switch, I usually go from here and I want to switch hands, I put it inside and I keep control with my same hands. That's just what I do with this pistol, lean out for shooting, and then when I want to come back, I put it to this shoulder. I do a little dip down and up so it goes over the sling. But otherwise I can just let it sit here. And I like that the idea it's comfortable. And even if it goes on my neck, it's got that soft roll on the side. It doesn't cut into my neck like my old sling does. Now, I have a little adaptation of what I call the Rob tuck. He showed the one of putting an M4 tight to your chest. I've got this hanging a little lower because this is how I like it. But if I'm walking for any given distance and I don't want this flapping on my leg, I take this inside here, okay, and I fold the stock. Then it's tight against my chest, it's not moving, my hands are free, there's nothing on the side. It might sling a little, move a little bit, but it's tight on me and not a problem. Now, this is basically a carry mode. This isn't like a quick thing to just do. I probably could get good at it doing it, but this is for something if I'm on a long trek and I want to just keep this out of the way in case I want to have my hands free to get my canteen, get my radio, whatever I want to do. I normally could let it on my side, but if I'm walking, it might be flapping against my arm. So get this out back in position, stocks out. Okay, it's a little bit kludgy to do it inside. This would stay here like this, but the weight then is distributed to the back and it's falling down. So I fold the stock in to keep the weight centered right in my chest. But if you can flip it out around the mag, you're good to go. Can pop it up and you're good. Alright, really good sling. I like this a lot. Various colors. I'm a tan person. All my gear recently is tan. So having this tan sling is fantastic for me. He does have the two different models. The one which is like a 2-point. It is a 1-point that can become a 2-point. Some people like those. This is perfect for me. I have tried this on a couple different weapons, but this has been my primary recently because I like a light loadout. I have an H harness with a small chest rig, 5 mid-cap mags. I keep one in the gun, drop pouch. Depending on what we have, we got the radio. And on some gameplays, I actually have a secondary pistol. If you get your primary hit in this one place we play, it is out of commission. You either have to go back to spawn or draw your secondary. So if I get my primary hit, okay, that is when I'm doing this. Drawing my pistol, and then I don't have to worry about this. It's out of the way. Okay? So I'll put the pistol back, draw this back out, ready to rock and roll. It is a light weapon. It's a little kludgy to put it in that Rob tuck, I call it, but it does work good. If you guys get a chance to grab one of these slings, like I said, he's got tan, black, OD. He's got various other colors, red, blue, if you're a speed softer and want to look out, you know, want to stand out. I will put a link in the description for his store, and I will put a link in the description for the video that he shows the sling more correctly than I am right now. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you get a chance, pick one of these up. He's got a ton of them. So, as always, you guys have a nice day.